Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the day is here. It's election day, and as you can see, I voted. But what exactly are Kamala Harris's policies on the Second Amendment, assault weapons bans, and high-capacity magazines? Well, we're taking it right from the horse's mouth, the Kamala Harris website, and we're going to read you what she thinks. Welcome back to the Muzzle Broke channel, everybody, and today, like always, we're going to be having a good time, but we are kind of talking a little bit about some serious issues today, especially given the close nature of this presidential race. So, I think it's important to talk about this stuff fairly factually, Ben Shapiro style. While I was supposed to be working today, I went on the Kamala Harris campaign website and got her quotes on what she supports as far as assault weapons bans and other firearm restrictions. I'm going to go ahead and read these quotes directly from her website, and then we're going to break it down what it means. So, first thing, she does want to, quotations, ban assault weapons. The next ban is a ban on high-capacity magazines. She also wants to require universal background checks for all firearm purchases and support red flag laws that keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people. So let's break it down. Well, first off the rip, this is all incredibly ambiguous. And to be honest, that seems to be the point. Let's start with all this assault weapons shenanigans. So from Webster's dictionary, their definition of an assault weapon, and I don't know why I'm holding this up when I say assault weapon, because it's not an assault weapon. The Webster's dictionary of an assault weapon is any of various automatic or semi-automatic firearms. Well, what the hell does that mean? That's just any gun. And again, the ambiguity of that is kind of the point. When someone says they want to ban assault weapons, they really want to have that kind of slimy maneuverability to really ban anything they want. A Glock 17 is a semi-automatic gun. Could this be considered an assault weapon? We have the world's smallest little pistol here, a Junior Colt chambered in .22 short. It's semi-automatic. Is it an assault weapon? The ambiguity of these types of definitions, especially when we're talking with our politicians, it really is the point. They're just going to blanket statement, oh, assault weapons bans. Well, what is an assault weapon? What do you actually want to ban? Well, like, how about you just vote for me, elect me, and we'll figure it out as we go. Moving down the list, banning high-capacity magazines. Well, let's read you the Webster's definition of a high-capacity magazine. So, high-capacity magazine, a magazine that can hold more ammunition than a standard magazine for a particular firearm. Again, the ambiguity. What's the standard capacity? Nobody knows. You can get AK, AR mags in 10, 20, 30, 40 rounds. Nothing is standard. And again, the ambiguity is the point. A lot of other definitions that I was Googling said 10 rounds is the high capacity limit. So again, bringing back our Glock 17 example, a Glock mag is not a high capacity mag. It's 17 rounds. That's not a lot. But if 10 is our magic number, well then your standard Glock mags can be banned. As far as the next positions of requiring universal background checks and supporting red flag laws that keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people, again, it's kind of all bullshit. Like, what does really any of that mean? It's all just kind of this like cupcake frosting language to make it sound like they're doing the right thing. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want guns in the hands of dangerous people either, but sitting here crossing my fingers and wishing that to manifest doesn't necessarily make it happen. The overall theme of the Harris-Walz campaign, as far as the Second Amendment goes, is kind of just, let's just say vague bullshit that sounds okay and hope that people don't really pay attention. I understand this is not a primarily political channel and you're used to this just shirtless jackass showing off guns, and that's okay. But even though I'm not going to tell you who I voted for, Trump, I do think it's very important to get involved in politics and at least understand what the politicians that you're voting for are standing for. And hey, even if you don't agree with me politically, I totally respect that. But my only thing that I request is do your own research and think for yourself. Politicians of both parties are incredibly slimy. It's important that we deep dive into their true political policies and actually really get an understanding for them so we can make a more educated decision when we vote. Alrighty guys, really appreciate you tuning into the channel here. If you like this kind of stuff, please hit me with the subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if there's ever anything you want me to talk about, hit me down in the comments. Thank you, boys.